Your intelligence is working against you. So is all that leadership advice you've been consuming. And here's why. The new leader collect advices like Pokémon cards. Be more empathetic. Set clear expectation. Lead by example. Give frequent feedback. Be authentic but professional. Listen more, talk less. You read the books, you watch the videos, you take notes, and then you get into an actual conversation with your team members, and your brain freezes. You are trying to remember all 47 pieces of advices simultaneously. Should I be empathetic or set expectation? Or wait, am I listening actively enough? Or am I being too soft or too harsh? You overthink. You start to sound like robotic. The conversation feels very forced. Here is what's actually happening. The main problem isn't that your advice is wrong. The advice is great. Be empathetic. Well, absolutely. Give clear feedback. Yeah, that's you being critical, right? The problem is that you are trying to remember everything instead of following just one system. Let me give you an example. You are in one-on-one, okay? Your team member seems off. The advice collector approach is like, okay, I should be empathetic, ask open-ended questions, and like kind of use active listening, right? Validate their feeling, but also maintain authority and make sure we cover the agenda item. Oh, so many things, right? You are so busy trying to execute all the advice that you miss what they are actually telling you. Now the system approach is like this. You follow the PARE framework. Pause, count to 3. Acknowledge, so the content and emotion basically. Reflect is basically you're summarizing it back. And then explore. Ask what's beneath the surface. Every conversation, just those 4 steps. This one system beats 47 or 48 different tips you are getting every single day. Now let me give you an insight why the system wins. Reason number 1 is cognitive load. Your brain can only hold 4 to 7 things in working memory at once. So when you are trying to remember dozens of leadership principles, you exceed your brain's capacity. A system, a 4-step system, fits in your working memory. You can actually execute it under pressure. Reason number 2, consistency. With advice, every conversation is different, right? You are winging it based on whys and what you remember in the moment. Now with the system approach, you followed the same framework every time. And you guys know already, consistency builds trust faster than brilliance. Your team learns what to expect from you. That predictability in mind is what creates psychological safety for you and for them. Now reason number 3, which is improvement. When you follow a system, you can actually diagnose what's working and what's not. So the PARE system worked great, but just take an example of me. I'm struggling with the explore step still. Now you know exactly where to improve. Like I know that I need to work more on the explore part of PARE. With random advice, you have no idea why some conversations go well and the other crashes. So here's what you do instead. Step number 1. Stop collecting more advices. You already know enough. The problem isn't lack of information. Step number 2. Pick one system for each fundamental skill. You need exactly 3 systems to start. One for listening, which is the PARE framework. Pause, acknowledge, reflect, explore. And then you need the second one that you need is basically for feedback, the SBI-F framework. Okay, like for situation, behavior, impact, future. And the last one is for delegation. Basically it's like a delegation metric. You teach, trust, or do it yourself decision tree. That's it. That's it. Only 3 systems. Master those and you'll be better than 90% of leaders who are still trying to just be more empathetic. Practice the system until it's automatic. Don't jump to a new system every week. Pick one, use it for 30 days, every single conversation. At first, it is gonna feel very mechanical, but that's okay. After 20 to 30 reps, it becomes natural. After 50 reps, it's automatic. That's when you become a great leader. When the system runs in the background and you can focus on person in front of you, that is when you become a leader, a true leader. So let me give you a challenge. Stop watching more leadership videos after this one. My next one is coming next week if you guys want to. But stop buying more books. Stop collecting more advices. Now, before I go, I actually kind of need to announce that I actually made a newsletter. It's called the Midweek Protocol. Every Wednesday, I'm going to publish a new post on that newsletter, just like what we talked about, like PARE system and SBI-F system. So the exact like step-by-step system that you can implement immediately. So those kinds of frameworks, I'm trying to put it all together on that Wednesday newsletter and kind of share it with you guys. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna put the link down in the description below. As of right now, that newsletter is completely free. Get that newsletter, subscribe to that newsletter so that you can get more tips, more protocols, implement those systems in the next conversations, track what happens. I guarantee you'll see more improvement in 1 week of systemic practice than you have seen in 6 months of collecting advices. So that's how I'm gonna close this video. I have to say, simple system wins every single time. Stop being smart. Try to focus on start being systematic. The link to that newsletter is in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next one.